coming from the left side.
Couple of players in the penalty area. He swings it in.
Taken into the area and the goalkeeper saves it. The goalkeeper for Kinema Biobo takes a high one. Past the center circle, but well controlled by
Goalkeeper for
the player of Akidima Biogbo. Now they move again as usual, the usual way. Very fast moves from the center. And a high one to the area now. Goalkeeper comes out. He takes a high one too.
Another smallish wonder. Number 10 man.
As a matter of fact, Okoroma is moving from the left side, finds his man in the middle, and was stopped by Akidima Biobo. He tries to find his man on the far side, but intercepted again. Akidima Biobo is trying to find their feet in this game. From what we have seen, these two teams perform. This is not what I am expecting. I was expecting that the fireworks will start immediately. And they have the ball on the far side there.
Subsequently, we have also goals.
Well, there's this movement on that far side between the left fullback and the goalkeeper. Some kind of understanding. I don't know, but that's paid off for doing a chip to the. That was a wrong chip. I thought I was going to be dangerous, but he goes straight to an opponent. Now I'm back to the goalkeeper for Kinema Biobo. It seemed the busier one at the beginning of this game. He draws it down, takes a long high one, the open area. Near side here, who's going to get the ball? As a tussle there, the referee says is a throw-in. Okuruba with a throw-in there. The referee says take it from the right spots. And sorry, madam. The throw-in. I don't know why it's taking this long.
Okoroma United. Number 8.
Now they move.
Man.
Okoroma finds his man in the middle. He turns and finds his man is the near side. It tries to go into the 18-yard box, but the defender won't let him do that. They're still pressurizing now. They change position to the right. Okuruma tries a long one into the area.
Number 10 man.
They still have the ball. The near side tried to beat his man, but it's intercepted there. Now, Okuruma Bikubu. They have the ball now, moving it amongst themselves. Finds the man in the middle, and they still have it. A Rasta man, that's what I call him. Finds his man in the middle, intercepted again. Akidima Biobo, a high one. Can he get to the play on the left side? Yes. They just seem to have this idea of moving the ball so fast. I don't know what you think about this. Apache, I don't know what you're following this. I don't know what you think about this.
Yeah, marvelous. Quite interesting so far. And last year I was here for the finals of this tournament. Quite impressed with what I saw last year. And 2026 edition, yes, you did mention that it is not what you had expected to saying. Perhaps you would have loved to see a goal in the first 900 seconds. But I think it's just too early. The players are trying to settle into the game. That is why we're saying the ball moving from one end of the field to the other. I really want to see these players transit from one department of the game to the other department of the game.
I think so, because they are equally matched sides. they have watched themselves for such a long time, and they knew that any slip now. Well, you know, it's 30 million. There's a stake here this evening, and you know, now have two passes there, but intercepted by Okoroma. Still moving from the left side now. He finds his man on the left side, try to beat this man, but the Akinima Biobo defender says no. We too are interested in this money. It's 30 million at stake, and that's what we are seeing here. The fight has started. I think he's going to be going one end to the other, end-to-end movement. That's what you'll be seeing. Now is a corner kick from the near side, and I can see the Okoroma player placing the ball, taking some steps backward. It takes a high one headed down. Not good enough to cause any problems for Akinima Biobo. Now the goalkeeper with the ball.
Akinima Biobo. Well, Akinima Biobo for Bolama have been known to be slow starters. They have a way of soaking pressure.
The goalkeeper placed the ball.
In their previous encounter, even in their
some steps backward.
Over Crusaders, they did well,
and he goes now.
From Crusaders in the
high one into the area of Akinima Biobo.
They take their time to build up. They take their time to gain the needed confidence. But sometimes you may ask, in a match, you have to take
they seem to have lost that one now. Just gone into touch for
their chances.
A throw in.
I'm sure the players are aware of what is at stake.
Okoroma with the ball now. Tries a left footer, intercepted
That's the one
by the midfielder there for Akinima Biobo. And he beats his man, and he turns, he beats his man again, finds his brother, and they're moving the ball very fast, and is that a goal? No, they still have the ball, a shot, and Akinima Biobo is now asking the questions. We're asking the questions now. They are already asking the questions. Building storms on the face of goal of Okoroma. A long one is taken now.
There are medals and there is cash. So I expect
it's a ding-dong affair here now. I don't know if these players are changing their mind. They don't want the money anymore. Well, from the way they started, I think we would have gotten a goal by now. Akinima Biobo taking on Okoroma United in the finals of the 2026 Prosperity Cup.
Okoroma United is being helped up.
The referee pointed. Now, the throw ball. Nobody's ball. Let's go again. Okoroma fighting for the ball. Try to beat this man. Finds this man, and the referee has blown for an infringement.
Interesting game so far. Marvelous. 30 million naira is on the table in the finals of this year's edition of the Prosperity Cup. The championship has actually grown. We had well over 60 teams participating Bayelsa State, and one will be pretty excited to see these players, progress to play for professional club sides in the state, and of course in the for other professional club sides, in the country. Okoroma is in white top and dark shorts, and the opponent on yellow and black. Back in the day, yellow used to be the traditional colors of Bayelsa United. The main team sponsored by the state government. On the same turf, some few days ago, they lost at home to Rangers International Football Club of Enugu in the Nigeria Professional Football League game encounter. A player for Okoroma on the turf needs the medics to attend to him. The referees also there. A couple of white tops and yellow tops there. Yet to see some daring moves from players of either side.
Well, here we hear now somebody's
The
down.
championship is actually open. It's not on the age.
The player
But
for
professional
Okoroma is
players
down
cannot be
now.
part of this
The referee is
tournament
checking
because
him
it is
out.
also an
I think he's
opportunity for players
Good enough to continue.
be discovered for big projects in the future. The game is going to Okoroma is going to restart the game
Now it's,
from the edge of the
spot kick.
18-yard box.
Check a high one
It's a
taken
long kick.
into the area. Akinima Agbevo gets the ball now. They try to beat their man and they move from the far side.
Until the yellow
And,
boys, I want to call them.
moves from
Can
the
this
far
be the
side.
first chance of the game? But the ball goes very wide. The player still in possession and keeps the ball.
No.
A great
Blocked.
interception there from
Blocked. He fell.
the man on
No,
dreadlocks
he didn't have
there.
to. That's football for you. Long one into the area now. It's there. Headed
A moment
out.
of respite you want to say
And,
for Okoroma.
Referee spotted a foul there. An elbow check. An
And
elbow
that
check.
move actually got the fans on the edge of their seats. And the Okoroma player on the top there.
Is getting more interesting now. Okoroma with a foul, 25.
With Emi Kolomofuma.
And as a matter of fact, when they first started this competition,
Emi Kolomofuma. The names of the two teams they play.
Yeah. Something of a
Obioma or something.
he will come back to that guy will come back in the short middle.
To make Omofuma. Let me ask Omofuma for the name of the two teams they finance. See, call him. Okay, they take their own audio fast side.
Now he shout past me. Shout in the sense that I told him 3 people want to move the balls. That is the one thing 3 people want to see. The guy is having
Now minimum 7 cameras.
Victor!
What?
Call him Victor. Call Victor. Make him come and see and tell him something. You know, say the roll cable go there. Make one person carrying camera go there, come on.
Now what did they fix?
Okay. Now wireless.
The guy they want put one wireless and one wire. They said the wireless to roll.
Better. Make them move. Then come connect them. Please, do. Come and connect.
Yeah, we have been waiting the name of the other team where they finance. What's the names of the two teams for finance? Yeah, text out quick. That's in Okoroma na anywhere white.
If you come and come back, now your guy.
In the BC, maybe our staff, our reporter, or this one.
No, the other guy. The one guy we been coming to say they hate you. Before the people come and come back. I can't allow stay because most of them been coming with these guys. And there's no one of us that one of them. So I said, okay, let them come.
Come inside the bus. Come.
Ata jọrọ tó ọfàn. Jẹ́jọ́ bá tell you to switch off.
He tries again to put this man under. Not good enough to move that ball past the defense line, and the referee signaled for a corner kick. A corner kick. A corner kick from the far side, taking the left footer, right into the left. It's a goal! Goalie, 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 goalie. It's only a few people that score goals like that. From a corner kick straight into the nets. Okoroma United 1. Akinima Biobo yet to find the back of the net. The finals of the 2026 Prosperity Cup jersey number 15. Noble Erasmus with the cotton razor here. This afternoon, Noble Erasmus. Well, Noble Erasmus, the guy who just scored the goal, scored a hat-trick in the semi. Erasmus. And now a goal kick is coming for Okoroma United. A long high one to the left side of the pitch. Number 5 going for it. Finds his man with a trap. And it turns. He brings his man number 8. He moves to the middle. Finds his man in the middle again. Okoroma United having a good day. And he turns. Finds his man in the middle again. Noble Erasmus turning the flesh of these defenders. He turns, tries to beat his man. But he still gets the ball. And the defender comes at him. And the referee says that is gone off for a throw-in coming to Akinima Bilbo. Well, number 10, Jesse, turns, finds his man in the middle. Number 7, a long one. Is that a sort of through pass? It's only the player that can tell us. But it goes straight to the goalkeeper for another high one into the area to the left side of the pitch. The most dangerous part of the pitch for Akinima Bilbo. Jersey number 4, the magician for the team. He decided the team for in the semi-finals, and here he is. Is he going to do that for in this finals, making his team win this competition? Now they move from the right side. Number 3 jersey, find the Rastaman, but the defender won't let him play. A long one into the area, headed down, but dangerous not about it. A foul has been spotted there. A foul has been spotted there. We have great defenders watching this match here. The technical director of the Nigerian Football Federation, Augustine Egwavine, Augustine Eguavoin was a standing captain in the 1994 team that won the Nations Cup in Tunisia. And he went on to coach the Super Eagles at many occasions. And I'm sure his eyes are moving like that of a cat who wants to get a rat here. And some players might have got his fancy here. And we are believing that some of us will see our players play on the international scene as the days and gets to that jersey number 4, the magician for the team. He finds his man again. He's taking it easy now. 1 goal down means nothing. We have long time to go. We must surely see more goals in this competition. Akinum Abiobo finds his man in the middle. What can he do? The defender stops him. And there's a mix-up there. Akinum Abiobo. Okay. He finds his man. They turn of Akinum Abiobo now. They move from the middle. And the coaches are doing everything possible to see their team go through. A corner has been taken. Headed up. He clears the ball. And Akinum Abiobo gets it. Settling down. Finds his man in the middle. Number 11 set. To the far side now. Wrong passes about to the opponent. And Akinum Abiobo takes over. They're 1 goal down. They surely won't go down here without a fight, if I know them very well. Referee has stopped that game for the goalkeeper to be taken care of. Goalkeeper Kingsley Arari is down. Goalkeeper Arari, after saving that dangerous corner, there was some collision there, head and shoulder, and goalkeeper is down. Your Excellencies, is the finals today. Akinum Abiobo taking on Okuruma United. And we have always had a top team in the last 4 of this competition. Yesterday, MLDM came from behind to beat Crusaders. The penalty, exciting penalty shootout yesterday. And it was quite exciting. A year ago, it was MFN getting to the last 4, and I said that since most of these church teams are getting to the last 4, the competition is blessed in heaven. And again, we have had a beautiful weather since on Monday. No obstructions from rains and whatever. And that's making it so, so beautiful. Even today, the weather is good for good football. And Akinum Abiobo moves again to the left side. Number 9, Chester down. Tries to hit this man. Is he strong enough to move? He's tough and finds his man behind. Where did they make you fall now? Stand up now. And now the game they go. Easy and circle. Up and back. Oh, it's too wide. Too wide. Too wide. The man they fall, not to make him fall. Now detention for the money, 30 million, not be here. Too wide. Now Okoroma is moving from the right side. The finals of the 26 Prosperity Cup. Okoroma lost that one to Akrima Biogbo. They come to the left side now. Finds this man, number 9 jersey. What does he do? Tries a stylish one, but nobody in particular. The opponent gets it and push it to touch for a throw-in. Quickly taken. They are 1 goal down. Akrima Biogbo. 1 goal down, and they lost that move. They lost that move. It's getting so exciting. They lost that move. A throw comes to Okoroma United. They're 1 goal up. And again from the far side. One, the striker is going for it, and goalkeeper. He lost it. He lost it. God saved Okoroma United there. God saved them. Not well directed. And they got the ball now in the middle, turns around, he moves, finds his man on the near side, taking his time, he tries a pass, and the jersey number 10 is going to the area now. He beats his first man, and he goes to this area, and they still have the ball. A tackle from behind, and the referee says it's a foul. Is that assimilation or actual wounding? Is it assimilation or actual wounding? It's up now. A high one into the left side of the pitch. The defender couldn't head it. It goes to the jersey number 4. Well, the ball has been put in the touchdown for a goal kick coming to Okoroma United. APRV, the game has been very, very exciting if you ask me, end to end, and the goalkeeper for Akrima Biogbo nearly fumbled there for a goal which would have given Okoroma United second goal. Now Akrima moving from the left side, and he was stopped there. And the referee says the foul. And the referee says it's a foul.
Yes, I've seen it.
So far so good. The game has lived up to its billing. A wrong pass there. Okoroma takes over. Akinima gets it again, and this time a high one to the area of Akinima Biogbo. Just number 10 goes for it. Goalkeeper gets it. Goalkeeper gets it. It's quite an exciting game, and we're having a good time here. The crowd is building up, and the weather is fine. And the interception was a wild one into touch for a goal kick coming to Akinima Biogbo. AB.
Thank you very much. Of course, you can see that both teams are doing their very best. It's a final match, and they know that they've got to play. And they know what is at stake, and nobody wants to let go easily. Well, I'd like to, especially at this point, appreciate our number one. I'd like to appreciate our number one sponsors, Premium Trust Bank, I beg your pardon, and of course, for their MD and CEO, Dr. Emmanuel Emefenem CON, Aniebet Ofyong, the Chief Business Officer of South, and the one we see regularly here in Yenagoa that has always come around to see what we're doing, Dan Juma Omeje, PhD the Regional Head. They've been doing wonderfully well, and we're happy that as the competition is growing, so also Premium Trust Bank is growing. A free kick, the ball is thrown into the penalty area, and another clearance comes. Okoroma United, of course, one of their wonderful revelations. He was one of the players they scouted, and what a miss. That's the scorer of the only goal so far in this match. He scored a hat-trick in the semi-final. This time around, the ball has been taken away from him. And that's the trickish number 4 man. A sliding tackle, but it's a throw-in advantage, Okoroma United. Okoroma United, I told you, one of the highest scoring sides in this tournament. The ball is headed down. You can see the tackles. That tells you how much they mean business in this match. Throwing to Okoroma United, number 5 picks it up, throws it to his number 10 man. Another player you cannot just underrate. Of course, he wins a free kick. He wins a free kick for his side. A very clement weather. Number 5 man places the ball. A couple of players in the penalty area. And it's not in, and that was an opportunity. Double chances there. The second header got the ball. That was number 10. But missed his target. Missed his target. As we can see, the two teams are giving a good account of themselves. That tells you that they are getting to this level of the competition was not a fluke. They deserve to be here, and deservedly so. They are doing their best in this final match. A free kick. The whistle goes for a free kick to Akinima Biogbo of Ogboloma community in Yenagoa local government area. They are up against an equally formidable opponent in Okoroma United, a proud representative of the Okoroma clan in Neme local government area. And of course, I still remember in the Neme local government final which they won, the member representing Neme constituency won, Otek Bayon Bra over the bar. Otek Bayon Bra promised that any of the teams from Nembe local government area that gets to the final match will get something handsome from him. I wouldn't want to mention the amount, but he knows what I'm talking about because he was at the.
I have seen a goal in this first 45 minutes. Okoroma United up by 1 goal. Accidentally, both teams are in the finals for the very first time. 30 million naira on the table. I just hope that we're going to see players from both teams being scouted for professional club sides in the country, be it players in the NNL or players in the NPFL. Marvelous. You've enjoyed, I want to believe you've enjoyed this game because you did mention that you're waiting to see a goal to be scored, and now a goal has been scored, not by Akinima Bioko, but Okoroma United.
Well, it's unpredictable. You know, football is unpredictable. It's a game that you cannot say this team will beat that team. As it is now, I saw Akinma Biobo play in the semi-finals, and I was impressed. And I thought they were going to replicate that in this finals. But, you know, no two games are the same. As a matter of fact, Okoroma has come out here determined to win the day. And, of course, they have a very good striker at the number 15 who scored a hat-trick in one of the matches. And today he has opened scoring for his side. And we are hoping that it's not going to be an easy one for them. Because the Akinma Biobo side, they always build into the game. You might think it's all over, but something, I don't know how they do it. At the end of the game, you see them building up and coming up with surprise results. The same happened in the semi-finals. They were 3 goals down against Crusaders AFC, and magically they came back and won that game. As it is now, we are expecting that this game will not just end with just 1 goal. I can tell you that. More goals will come in this game. From which side, I don't know.
Oh yeah, back in the day, I've seen players from the middle of the park, close up into, big names in Nigeria. Talking about players from Bayelsa State. Tarela Okorowanza back in the day played for Stationary Stores of Lagos. Fantastic player in the middle. Some few years ago, we had Blaise Nokadi played for Ocean Boys and also went ahead to play for the Flying Eagles of Nigeria. We've not seen that from Bayelsa State in the last 10 years. Having a player that can hold his own in the midfield position. What do you think has been the problem? Because I've also noticed this in the finals. On either side, with the defense line, of course, with the attacking department of the game. That is the player that you talked about, left-footed player.
Well, as it is now, it's difficult to say because, like I said earlier, not 2 games are the same. The way they played the last game cannot be the same way they approach this game now. Now the tension is high, and you can see that they could rain goals. Now the goalkeeper gets it. The goalkeeper gets it. And that's how the game goes. You see, 1 minute is tough on this side, and the other minute is tough on the other side. So I know, like I said, that there's going to be more goals in this game, and I will believe in that any of this side can win this competition. I don't want to say that Okoroma will or Akinma Biobo will, but the 2 teams are good enough to be champions, and because they know that they are both good enough to be champions, they are not giving themselves any space at all to operate. I saw that number 4 Akinma Biobo operate from the left, right, and center at the semi-finals, but now it's been kept quiet. The Okoroma boys have watched him, and they know that is going to be their nemesis, so they kept an eye on him all the time. He's never free. We have somebody down on the pitch there. The referee is still talking with him. He's up now. He will have to step out of the field and come back. It's not too bad. The injury is not too bad. He can continue after all. And now Africa is coming from the near side here for Okoroma United. Standing above the ball is Jesse number 11, I guess, and it takes a high one, a high longish one, not good enough to beat the goalkeeper, and there was no Okroma United. And he's been checked there by the left full back of Akinema Biogbo. The linesman raises his flag there for a throw-in. The ball must have gone out. But a throw-in
I would have
coming
expected.
to Okroma United. The finals of the 2026 Prosperity Cup here in Bayelsa State. Okroma United taking on Akinema Biogbo, and we have Okroma United leading by a goal to nil, and they have it throwing out from the far side.
Don't take all the troubles, and he gets considered a throw-in.
He takes it. It's still with the ball now. He tried to beat his man.
Beats this man.
He moves to and tries a cross line to the danger area.
Now header.
Headed down. Okroma United still with the ball. A shot blocked.
Footed shot.
Akinema Biogbo takes over now. Akinema takes over now. They're trying to move from the right side. It tries a long one. Not good enough to beat the skipper for the side. The skipper finds his man, jersey number 5, left-footed. A chip to the middle of the park. But I think it was foul there. Referee has blown his whistle for a foul charge from behind. And he's calling on the medics to check on this player.
The head.
That charge from behind, a little bit dangerous. That's why the referee is stopping the game.
The right thing. A yellow card to just number 11 for Okroma.
We have not had any very, very dangerous injury throughout this competition, and that's very good. The players have taken it so easy, even though it's not too easy, because the referees have their eyes open. The people not feigning injuries and trying to get calls from the referee, assimilations and all that. We saw one earlier today in this game, but he was thinking the referee wasn't watching. You know, so players have these tricks, and if you fall for the tricks, it's on your own peril.
So far,
A free kick has been spotted. Jersey number 5 standing over the ball. I guess jersey number 5
so far
standing over the ball.
shown to be more hungrier of the two teams.
And then they go again. A pass or a chip, I cannot place that. Intercepted.
And a throw-in.
For a throw-in coming to Akinema Biogbo. Like I said, we have not had any life-threatening injuries since this competition started. And that's very, very good. And the referee spotted another foul, this time against jersey number 5.
Of course,
Gradually, they're moving very close to the 18-yard box. And we are believing that the chip
kicking the ball after
is going to be coming from this player.
gone.
A long one is taken into the area. 2 defenders went for that ball, headed out again, and he tries to beat his man number 4 jersey. And that is a very tricky chip.
This about himself.
Yeah, trickish one there from the Akinema Biogbo player. We need to see more of these before the end of the first 45 minutes. They have to be deliberate,
We are told that
in
when
front of
first
goal.
surprise,
Okroma United have been the more
again.
deliberate side
And that's exactly what
to
I'm
score.
to him.
And each time you see them advance to the attacking third of
And he has not relented. He has
the
continued
field,
to try.
they look promising, and that is going to be a move again from the star boy of the side. The football cross there. The goalkeeper has no problem catching that one. The Akinema Biogbo goalkeeper has been pretty busy, much more than the goalkeeper of Okroma United.
That tells you that this first half will soon be ending. A high one lifted to the far side, a diving header. But I think a foul was
A
committed in
foul
the
there,
process.
and the player
And the
of
whistle goes.
Okroma United, jersey number 14, is up on his feet. And the captain of the side. A long one to at almost the end of the field there. Akinema Biogbo making wrong passes in their own half. It's going to be a throw-in to Okoroma United here. And a quick one. That is the end of the first 45 minutes. Okoroma United up by 1 goal. Same player that scored also found the back of the net 3 times in the semi-finals. He's the star boy at the moment. And if he continues this way, it's going to be emerge as the highest goal scorer of this tournament. I will go to the touchline where Omofuma Ibari is standing right now to take some interviews with some of the dignitaries that we have here inside the main bowl of the Samson Siasia Stadium.
Bayelsa State House of Assembly are present. The head of service, honorable commissioners of the State Executive Council. I'd like to specially recognize Honorable Commissioner for Sports Development, the Chief Business Officer South of the Premium Trust Bank, and Yebet Afyong and other members of the management of Premium Trust Bank that are here. Invited guests, Chairman of Local Government Councils, distinguished ladies and gentlemen,
the governor of the state, the former president of the Nigeria Football Federation, Ahmadu Meben Pinnick, the general secretary of the Nigeria Football Federation, it's here representing the president of the Nigeria Football Federation. The officials from Barcelona FC, they are all here. The commissioner for sports development in Bayelsa State is also here. In terms of the crowd attendance, it's almost a full house at the Samson Siasia Sports Complex. In the middle of all of these, there will be a signing of an agreement between Barcelona Football Academy and the Bayelsa State government, where the Barcelona Football Academy will institute an academy right here in Yenagoa. So that is the state right here at the Samson Siasia Sports Complex. I will be joined in a minute by the Deputy Director General of the Prosperity Corp. They call him right here in Yenagoa, Uncle P. Uncle P, it's a pleasure having you on Africa Independent Television when we are witnessing the final of the 2026 Prosperity Cup. How do you feel being part of this organization?
I feel very excited. I feel very honored. I feel so great because you can see the turnout, you can see the level of football we're playing here. It's sweet. Bringing the local to this international level.
How much work have you put in all of this?
A lot, because like for the past 1 week now, one has had sleepless night. I've not been to my home, but I know we've done a lot of work.
I want to challenge you that even during a league match, you do not have this crowd in the stadium. What is the secret?
The secret is because the planning was very good. We had a lot of ways of motivating the fans to come around. There was a rival draw, and because of the good football and the good organization, we knew fully well that there will be a lot of crowd here. And thanks to the government and the governor for his support and everything.
Thank you very much. At this point, we hand over now to the Director General of the Prosperity Cup, Ono Akwe, who is taking us through one of the activities and marked for the halftime of this competition.
They told us it's not an easy battle. It's not an easy task, but we are ready for it. And with the support of His Excellency, the support of the Deputy Governor, the support of the Sports Commissioner, and all stakeholders of sports in Bayelsa State, we are going to achieve it. We've gone around the various venues, we've gone around the stadiums in Igbogede, and we've gone around the stadium being built in Sampo, and they've seen our players here, and they know we are ready for it. So today, by the special provision and grace of His Excellency, we'll be signing an MOU to build an academy for under 15 and under 17 years old talents who will be able to be put through very rigorous training program, which the FC Barcelona team was set aside for us. That is what we plan to do. That is what we plan to do at this stage. Your Excellency, we want to thank you for all the support you've given to us. It is not easy. Premium Trust Bank, we want to thank you. Linkage Assurance, we want to thank you. ACO Engineering and our Vice chairman of the FIFA World men's tournament, Amaju Pinnick. We want to thank you and all of those who have supported us. It is not easy, but you have supported us and helped us to get to where we are. But the journey is just starting. But we know we will achieve it. Our boys will play in Barcelona. Our boys will play in Spain. Our boys will play in Europe. It just takes dedication of a few of us and we'll get it right. In the next few years, we are going to be putting this academy into test. And I'm sure with your excellency, you will see the results in a very short while. Thank you, Excellency, and welcome, Bielsa. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Honor Akpe, a man of action, very hardworking, very decisive. And that is why the Prosperity Cup is growing in leaps and bounds. Let's please put hands together for him. Thank you very much. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to invite to make a brief remark also at this point, the one who is also the chairman of this occasion. A man who has football flowing in his veins. A man who has been this and that in football administration in Nigeria, Africa, and now at the global level. I'd like at this point to invite no other person than Mr. Amaju Melvin Pinnick, the man who is at the helm in the FIFA Men's Competition Committee. Let's please put hands together for him.
His Excellency, the very amiable, very dynamic, sports-loving governor of Bayelsa State, the deputy governor, my dear brother. Let me stand on existing protocol. Your Excellency, you will not continue, you will not stop amazing me, because I've never seen a human being that is so intentional, acting on his people and beyond. Please let's put hands together for His Excellency. Today, and I don't think I want to miss this tournament again. Like I was whispering to His Excellency just now, the total display of good football artistry is unprecedented. Barcelona, you don't need to go anywhere else again to look for another Yamil Lawal or Messi. There are too many Messis in Bayelsa. There are too many Messis, Yamil Lawal in Bayelsa. I'm telling you the truth. Too many of these players, not just in Bayelsa, in the Niger Delta. I'm telling you, our first under-17 in 1985, this region contributed 12 of the 18 players that won the first Kodak under-17 World Cup. So I'm telling you, you don't need to go anywhere else. What we lack is what they have in Bayelsa. Look at the infrastructure. Look at corporate existence, corporate support. They look at government support. So the rest is on us. I'm happy the Nigerian Football Federation is here. You are not just here as spectators. The technical director, Iguavoin, is here. Please stand up and give him a round of applause. I think he has spotted a lot of talent. And the good news is that only yesterday, I saw on TV that they appointed the under-17 coach, the under-20 coach. Please, if it's not a quota system, we can have all of them from this place. The thing is, ladies and gentlemen, this is not the time to talk. Let's enjoy this. And please, let me know on time for next year's edition. This time last week, we were in Vancouver. And I told myself, there's no way I will not make it. We were meant to go to Zurich. I said, no. I've never seen a human being that supports his people, our people. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.
Thank you very much. You've had it from an authority in the sport. Ladies and gentlemen, one outfit has remained most supportive to the Bayelsa Governors Football Tournament. And that's talking about the Premium Trust Bank. Their Managing Director, Emmanuel Emefenim CON, is our special guest of honor. He is now ably represented by the Chief Business Officer of the bank in the South. Please welcome at this point and
loving Governor of Bayelsa State, Excellency Senator Toyidiri. I also want to beg to stand on the existing protocol. I have a goodwill message here to be delivered to you by the MD of Premium Trust Bank, Dr. Emmanuel Emefi, NMCON, who is unavoidably absent from this occasion. He actually wanted to be here personally. I'm representing him. My name is Anipiet Ofiong, the Chief Business Officer of Premium Trust Bank, South South. And the message goes thus. Greatness is not defined by persistence, character, and small actions performed consistently rather than innate talent or luck. This persistence is what has brought us here together. Today marks the conclusion of a journey that saw 257 teams begin with uncertainty, scaled through competition, and those that are here today have arrived with only one currency that matters, and that is merit. Let me begin by acknowledging His Excellency Senator Doyodiri, Bayelsa State Governor, Mr. Honor Akpe, and the Governor's Cup team for their. What you have, it is a system that identifies talents, strengthens community ties, and gives young people a credible pathway to ambition. At Premium Trust Bank, our mission is very clear: to deliver novel solutions through innovation, technology, and premium services. While this defines how we operate as a financial institution, it also shapes how we engage with the communities we find ourselves in. We recognize that meaningful impact does not only happen within the banking space or digital platforms. It happens in communities, in talent ecosystems, and in spaces where potential is given room to grow. And that is why we are here today. The Bayelsa State Governor's Cup is a symbol of what Nigerian sports can be when it is properly resourced, properly structured, and properly backed, and Premium Trust Bank has chosen deliberately to be part of that history. We are committed to sport development in this country, and of course our record speaks for itself. In 2022, we played a defining role as lead sponsor of the Delta State National Sports Festival, helping power one of Nigeria's largest sporting gatherings. In 2024, we secured a landmark partnership with the as the official banking partner of the Nigerian Football Federation, extending our support across Nigeria's national teams and deepening our footprint in football developments nationwide. We launched the Premium Trust Bank Abuja City International Half Marathon, creating another platform to continue the advancement of sports at a recreational level, talent, excellence, and community converge. And here in Bayelsa, our support for this tournament reflects conviction in backing excellence early and believe that when talent is given structure, visibility and belief, extraordinary things happen. The same philosophy has shaped us as Premium Trust Bank. In 4 years, we have grown to 30 branches nationwide and just delivered a 177.1 billion in pre-tax revenue, which is our 3rd year of full operation and triple what we did in 2024. We have built one of the strongest growth stories in Nigerian banking and financial services landscape through discipline, innovation, relentless execution, and service excellence. In just 4 years, we have confidently and consistently set the pace. That is why supporting sport development is natural to us. Sport and football mirrors everything we stand for: strategy, resilience, teamwork, and the diligence to perform when the stakes are highest. To the organizers, I commend the work you have done. The structure you have built here is a development ecosystem that ensures that those opportunities are not left to chance. This is what builds sporting nation. The work you are doing is contributing directly to the future of sport development in Bayelsa State and Nigeria at large. To the players standing here, I want to say this clearly. You are clearly already a part of something very significant. Some of you will live here with medals, trophies. Others will live without them. But all of you are living with something more valuable. Evidence that you can be measured under intensity, and in life, that is a rare advantage. Win or lose, what matters most is how you carry yourself, how you develop, and how you continue to build on these experiences. And to the coaches and team managers, thank you for your leadership. You are shaping discipline in environments that are not always easy. And your impact extends far beyond the pitch. To the communities, supporters, and families, thank you for sustaining belief throughout the journey. No final exit without the energy of these who stand behind it. On behalf of Premium Trust Bank, I congratulate both finalists. I commend every participating team, and I commend the organizers for sustaining this initiative. Premium Trust Bank is proud to stand with you. May the best team win. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. May the best team win. You just listened to the Chief Business Officer South of the Premium Trust Bank and the FHF Young, speaking on behalf of the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer, Dr. Emmanuel Emefinem, CON. We now go on to sign the MOU with the Barcelona team. The Honorable Commissioner for Sports Development will sign on behalf of Bayelsa State Government and, of course, Bernard Piaz-Goriz. But just before they sign the dotted lines, Piaz will make a very brief remark. They are now signing the dotted lines. It's been as paperwork all the while. And now we are getting to the business end. The green barrels are being signed on the document. A document that will redefine football, not just in Bayelsa State, but in Nigeria. A document that will see the exports of football talents outside the shores of Nigeria. A document that will transform the way we play football, not just in Bayelsa, but also in Nigeria. A document that in future we'll all be proud to say that we took the right decision at the right time. Let's please once again put hands together for the leadership we have in Bayelsa State under distinguished Senator Dayidri, who has made this possible today as the Bayelsa State government and the Barcelona, FC Barcelona of Spain, which is a global brand, signed this MOU for the establishment academy. Of course, after today, we'll begin to see concrete action. Well, Bernard Piaz-Goriz is a man of few words, so just make him to say a word.
Face this side.
Congratulations, Bayelsa State, for this is the beginning of greater things to come for football in Bayelsa State. So, Bernard Piaz, you make just brief comments before you go and take your seat. Let's put hands together for him.
Good afternoon, His Excellency, thank you very much. I first would like to thanks to the organizers, to the government for this big event. It was a pleasure for us to be here. We've seen a lot of talent, we've seen a lot of smiles, we've seen a lot of players that at the end is what we really like to see. It was a pleasure for us to see the big improvement that this state is doing with the sports. A huge tool in education, a huge tool to develop players and at the same time people. And we would like to be part of that. We are love to be here, to be part of this big event, this tournament, and hopefully very soon we're going to be coming more often, checking out the players, supporting the coaches, supporting the development of the players. For us, that will be a real pleasure. Thank you very much to everybody. Visca el Barça, Visca Bielsa, and Visca Nigeria.
Vickers, Bielsa, Vickers, Nigeria, Vickers, FC Barcelona. Let's put down together for him. Thank you very much. All right. Now, back to the second half of the final match. Back to the second half of the final match. Okoroma United versus the referee is now moving to the center page. I can see some substitution. Getting ready to join the fray. So far so good. It's been so competitive. And nobody wants to go down without a fight here this afternoon. Another prayer from Akinema Biogo. The substitution number 9 going in for Okoroma United and number 12 going in for Akinema Biogo. Akinema Biogo will take off the second half.
To the field of play, 42nd, 45 minutes, and it appears we might be saying the very first substitution in today's final match. The referee talking to captains of both sides. Earlier on during the halftime, we saw officials from FC Barcelona of Spain with the Commissioner for Sport here in Bayelsa State, Olympian Daniel Gali, putting pen to paper on a memorandum of understanding that will say an exchange of program between FC Barcelona and the Bayelsa State government, where we'll have our coaches being developed. Yes, that is the kickoff for the second half. Akinema Biogo. That will be the second time they will be starting from the center half mark of the field of play. Ding Dong Affair. Akinema still in possession. They've lost that one to Okoro. And that is player jersey number 9, left-footed player. Skilled there by jersey number 8, attacking midfielder for Okoroma United. And it's going to be Akinema Biogo on the attack, but captain of Okoroma United intercepted that one. And so touch for throwing to Akinema Biogo. It's still Akinema Biogo, jersey number 11 there. Switches fast to the left-hand side of the play. Could this be the first goal for the equalizer for Akinema Biogo? But that Our shot went way off our target. Goal kick to Okoroma United. Akinema United, captain of the side. Akinema Biokbo, jersey number 3, a long one. Headed there by the centre half back for Okoroma United. It's going to be a throw into Okoroma United. They look younger than Akinema Biokbo. We heard the official from Barcelona of Spain did say that some players have been spotted for the exchange program. And if this happens, in another 3-4 years, we are going to see a product of this championship play professional football in Spain. A clearance from the goalkeeper comes out to clear that one out of danger. A moment of respite for Okoroma United. Akinema Biokbo, the main business this time around, unlike the first 45 minutes, where they struggle to keep possession. Throwing to Akinema Biokbo from the far right hand side of the field of play, a long one headed by a player of Akinema Biokbo there, and the ball has been intercepted. It goes across the line for a corner kick to Akinema Biokbo, looking for the much needed equalizer today. Will they get it from the corner kick? Okoroma United scored from the corner kick in the first half, like Arsenal would do on a regular basis in the EPL. The ball has been cleared out, but it is still Akinema Biokbo in possession. Okoroma United are under pressure at the moment, and I can see that player goes some 2-3 meters behind the line. Apparently, it's going to be a long throw-in. The ball has been headed. That is the sound of the right side. I'm sure the conversation in the locker room during the halftime break is making some difference now for Akinema Biokbo. Side trying to convert from a distance for the equalizer. One, two, three, four, 5 step. A direct shot to goal. And it misses target by Whiskas there. The goalkeeper called to duty there. He parried the ball into touch for a corner kick. A second corner kick to Akinema Biokbo. They are quickly taken. The goalkeeper comes out to parry. And the left wing back for Okoroma United clears the ball out of danger. They'll have to defend once again. As the yellow guys, a long one. But this will not be a problem for the goalkeeper of Okoroma United. Second goal is up for an offside position of play.
So an offside position of
Jersey number
play.
9. Not lucky this time around. The only time Okoroma United attacked deep into the attacking third of the field, the goalkeeper did not judge the ball rightly. And that could have been
million naira. He's also adding 3 million naira.
throwing
3
to
million naira to the second place
Akilima
team, to the
Bioko
second
from
place,
the far right
go
of
with
the field
13
of
million
play.
naira. And 2 million to the third. So the third place team will go with 7
They've lost the ball.
million
Okoroma United in
naira.
possession. That is the star boy of the team. He couldn't beat his player and he's lost again. Akinima have enjoyed possession in the second 45 minutes. Jersey number 11 enjoyed themselves using the entire length and breadth of the field of play, but they've lost our possession now to Okoroma United. Number 2. Akinima United have some. Jersey number 5 and jersey number 7 ready to come in. They want to be part of the party today. They want to be the reason why Akinima Bioko bounced back to life. A free kick to be taken by jersey number 14 for Okoroma United, and in swinger there. No Okoroma United player to do a proper connection in the box. But it's still the guys on white. Top white still in possession.
Trying to move from the left side
Referee allows a play on. A corner kick to Okoroma United. Time to attend to the player on the turf. The captain of Okoroma United talking to the referee there. First corner kick to Okoroma United, and an easy catch for the goalkeeper of Akinima Biokpo. Okoroma United 1, Akinima Biokpo no goal. And Akinima tries to build attack from the right side of the field. Across but intercepted. And it's going to be a throw into Akinima, quickly taken. Another cross intercepted again.
Yes. Yeah, they call that man.
And the ball is over. They cannot do anything with that ball. A third blocked. Another third. Into touch for a throw-in. A corner kick, I beg your pardon. A corner kick, I beg your pardon. It's a corner. The storm is building. Can we get an equalizer here? Taken into the area. A shot? No, it wasn't a header. The header interrupted the boy that was ready for that shot. And there they go again from the near side. He missed that pass. And there they go again. Just the number 15 for Okoroma United. And across into the area. Just nobody in particular. It's a long time since we heard that commentary, nobody in particular. The ball these days is played on the ground, and there is always somebody the ball goes to. Now, what do we do here? Akinima Biokpo taking their time, takes a high one.
Biokpo building once again. Offside position of play for that play of Okoroma United. The goalkeeper will go for a long one. Akinima will have to endure. They'll have to defend real hard. An attack like that, defense splitting pass, a back pass that would have beaten the goalkeeper, but thank goodness it was equal to that one. Captain of Akinima Biokpo to the right hand side of the field, across into the vital area, and the goalkeeper comes out to stop that one. Okoroma goalkeeper has been very busy in the second 45 minutes. The big man for Okoroma United. Great play. And he loses that one. It wasn't quick enough, and the reaction from the fans tells you more. Jersey number 6, captain of Akinima Biokpo. I almost said Akinima United. There's just one United here, and that is Okoroma. Accidentally, they are up by a lone goal.
Yeah, he calls for the medics. The tension is high over here, B. And we still one goal up. Okoroma United leading. Okoroma United of Members leading here by 1-0. Can Akinima find a way back in this game? Can Akinima find a way back in this game, maybe?
Well, Mablas, at this stage, anything is possible.
It is not over until it is over. We still have, we've just gone so.
The medics are tending to a player of Okoroma United on the turf there. It appears to be a knock on his thigh. And it takes a walk. And from the look of things, he might not continue. But the game will have to continue without a player. Throwing to Akinima Biokbo. A clearance by Okoroma United there. It's been a ding-dong affair in the last 5 minutes between both sides, struggling to take control, most especially in the middle of the park. And it is Okoroma United on the prowl right now. Akinima enjoys possession. They loses it in the middle of the park to Okoroma United. He tries to run round his players. On a chip, the goalkeeper comes out to intercept that one. A quick clearance from the goalkeeper. So much in a hurry. Akinima Biokbo will have to attack again. Akinima appears to be more purposeful than they were in the first 45 minutes, and they are. And I can hear calls from fans asking the referee that infringement was right there in the 80-yard box. But you don't see better than the referee. The referee sees better than all of us. Marvelous. The second 45 minutes has been better for Akinima Biokbo. I believe the coach must have told them something that they did not do right in the first 45 minutes, that they are doing better in the second 45 minutes.
Well, I told you earlier that they always come from behind. Akinima Biokbo, they always come from behind. Now you can see that they're probing now. They're asking the questions, and they're making the defense of Okoroma United very, very uncomfortable. As I tell you, saw that intended that foul, but the referee never gave it a chance because he thought it was an assimilation. But from the fans, they thought it was a penalty. But I do not think it's a penalty if the referee is close by to see what's happening there. As it is now, it's still Akinima Biokbo trying to move from the far side, intercepted by Okoroma United. They try a pass and a through pass there. That man is very, very effective, very fast. And can he find an answer to this? And he's still there trying to find his man. Okoroma United, what can they do here? And into the 18-yard box, and a chip. Goalkeeper saves it. Goalkeeper saves it. Goalkeeper saves it. And there they go again. Akinima Biokbo with the ball. Finds his man. Chip there to just number 5, and he gets it. And he passes the ball to an opponent, and the defender comes to clear. It's now a throw-in coming to Akinima from the near side here, and asking the questions. They don't want to go down here without a fight. It's just been announced that another 5 million will be added to the 30 million they are going to win here as a champions here. The donor came from a member of the House of Representatives who is the friend to the governor of the state, and has added another 3 million to the second prize and 2 million to the third prize. You can see that the money is big, and people are asking questions here, and can they get it? Well, no. It has been saved by the central defender. Cleared into touch for a throw-in coming to Akinima Biokbo. Or rather, Akinima Biokbo, yes, the man is walking towards the ball now. The referee says no, it's going for Okoroma United. And I can see him working sluggishly, trying to buy time because the money is big, my friend. It's 35 million you go home with and here this afternoon. So they're leading. Why wouldn't he buy time? But Okoroma takes over now. Akinma Biobo takes over. I beg your pardon. He comes to the near side, finds his man, the defender. What does he do? He tries to get his man on the near side here to beat the Okoroma defense, which is not possible now because they are so calculative and ready to win here this afternoon. After all, they are 1 goal up. In football, they say it's not over until it's over. But if you can hold on to your lead, it can lead you to becoming champions. Yeah, ahead of there, the goalkeeper gets it. Goalkeeper gets it. Okoroma United 1, Akinma Biobo yet to score. The finals of the 2026 Prosperity Cup. The who is who in Nigerian football. Some of them are here today supporting the state governor, Senator Doye Dirin. The pass comes to the central defender. He heaves a long one to the right side. He traps the ball, moves it to the man in the middle. Now, how can he do now? He's beating his first man. Can he go into the area? Yes, he does. He tries to beat his man again. There's nobody to give that ball in the middle. They haven't the ball that has been cleared. It has been cleared. It has been cleared. The back to the attack again. Akinma Biobo finds his man in the middle. 1-2 pass. He comes to the man and the far side here, jersey number 5. He tried to beat his man. Goes back to the middle. They're probing now. Oh, that pass goes to the opponent now. And Okoroma United is attacking from the left side. That man is fast and very diminutive. And anytime he gets the ball is a problem for Akinma Biobo. This time they stopped him. Back to Akinma. A long one to the left side. Number 4 Jesse going for it. The defender won't let him get that ball because he knows the pedigree of the player. And he's back to Okoroma United into the middle right now to the central defender. Finds his midfielder. And he turns, gives it to his attacker. He beats his first man. And now he goes very fast. A very fast play from Okoroma United of Nembe City. He comes into the middle. He tries to beat his man. A long one to the near side. Jersey number 4 gets it now. What does he do? He returns it to his man, who is going to try his bullet, but not good enough. It was blocked. Akinma Biobo moving from the right again. Very interesting game, end to end. Finds Jersey number 4, who is the tormentor general for this team. He decided the game for the team in the semi-finals, and here he is again with the ball. A pass to the middle. Can they find an answer? No. They still have the ball now. What does he do? A shot into the area. Blocked. Blocked. Okoroma United would not go down without a fight here today. They don't want to concede any goal. They are 1 goal up. They want to hold on to it, and I think that's the best thing to do. But how long can you hold on? They say the best form of attack, the best form of defense is attack. One player is down there. One player is down. The referee is there checking him out and calling for the medics to come and see if he can continue, or we'll have to take him all out. We'll take him out. It's the finals of the 2026 Prosperity Cup, the Governor of Bayelsa State Cup, and it's the 8th edition. Bayelsa is celebrating 30 years of existence, and it's a very unique one. And that's why you can see people trying to donate to the winners here this afternoon, supported him. And they never thought they'll be getting 35 million here, the winners. But be that as it may, it has been pronounced. So we'll have 5 million added to the 30 million. We'll have 3 million added to the second place and 2 million to the third place. So it's lots and lots of money for these players. Apart from playing for the trophy, they're playing for money to better themselves. We have Akinma Biobo now moving through the middle, tries to beat his man. Is getting very tough for them because Okoroma would not allow any penetration at this time. They are so concentrated. They do not want to any slip, and no matter how they try. And there is a move there, not dangerous enough to threaten the goalkeeper. You are enjoying the finals, coming to you from the AIT studios, and I'm believing that you're having a good time watching this game this afternoon. We have the finals going, second half of the finals going on, and it's Okoroma leading by a 1-0.
Yeah, you did mention 35 million naira now. I'm looking forward to hearing more donations, support coming from our friends of the governor of Bayelsa State, Senator Doye Adiri. And incidentally, marvelous, this is the biggest grassroots football competition in Nigeria. You can see the stands filled to capacity. I can't remember the last time I saw Bayelsa United play at the Samson Siasia Sports Complex, and you have this number of spectators. This is what grassroots football brings to the table. Crime wave has reduced in the city of Yenagoa today. I'm talking to you. Everybody's here watching. 35 million naira these guys will go home with Okoroma United if they win today's game. And it's going to be the first time they will be going home with such amount of money playing in their very first finals. And across to the right side of the field, jersey number 10, it wins that one. Can this be the second goal for Okoroma United? Selfish player there. The big man was begging, waiting, asking for the ball. He decides to go solo, and the goalkeeper's leg saved the day for Akinema Biokbo. The Yellow Boys will build once again from the middle, jersey number 10. We don't have too many skillful number 10 in Nigeria anymore, like we had back in the day. The big man has been hacked down, jersey number 9, free kick to Okoroma United. A yellow card to the jersey number 10 of Akinema Biokbo. I'm so excited to see players at the grassroots level display such a talent.
We do not want to see players who have played in the leagues or national competition to compete in this competition. We try as much as possible to make it a grassroots thing. You've never been exposed to any big side before, and that is the purpose of this competition. Nobody knows who you are, and if you come into the pitch, if you impress the scouts, your life has started from there. So we'll have to commend the organizers for doing this and at least giving the native boys and girls an opportunity to shine.
And very, very consistent, the 8th edition you said. Yeah. And I'm happy that this tournament will certainly outlive this current administration. It does appear the next governor that will come into town, they want to see this competition continue, and the stakes will even be higher than what it is today. Last year's finalists did not go home. The winner of last year's edition did not go with 30 million naira. Yeah. How much was the prize money? Okay, 10 million. So 200% increase. Yeah, exactly. Wow. There should be a tournament for veterans like us.
My nail is rotten. I cannot remember the last time I trapped the ball. But I was a good player. If you come and talk about it, I belong to the All Stars International. We play every Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays to keep the body and soul together. And back to the field of play is a free kick coming from the near side here for Okoroma United. Can they make it count? A shot! Too high to beat the goalkeeper. I don't want to call it a wayward shot, but it's too high to beat the goalkeeper.
A beautiful nonsense.
Well, we're enjoying the finals here. And it's a goal kick coming to Akinema Biokbo, taken already, and they're moving very close. And a shot there. Can it beat the goalkeeper? No, it cannot. It cannot. Very agile. 35 million at stake. I don't want to miss it. That's what is in mind now. And he's thinking about that big money and a big heave to the circle, a little pass in the circle, headed out for a throw-in coming to Okoroma United, leading with 1 goal. And they want to hang on to this 1 goal. And as it is, they have found a way to curtail the jersey number 4 for Akinema Biokbo, who happens to be the musician for that team. And today, they have found an answer to him. No breathing space. Now they go again. Okoroma United try to beat this man. The ball goes now to Akinema Biokbo with a front thrust into the area of Okoroma United, who gets the ball now. The fast young man is on the left side now trying to get that pass, but it has been intercepted by the defender for Akinema Biokbo. He's still down. The referee's there. Not much damage is done. is up and doing, and the goalkeeper has gone for that free kick. He heaves a high one into the area of Okoroma United, headed out for a throw-in coming to Okoroma United. A throw-in is taken, and the fast left winger cannot control that ball. It has been put into touch for another throw-in coming to Okoroma United. They are taking their time now. They are taking their time. They're not in a hurry. At this time of the game, every minute counts and every tactics counts. They want to hold on to this one goal nil, and they're moving the ball nicely amongst themselves in that far end. But Akinima is fighting to get the ball down. Now they get the ball back. And what does he do? He has lost it again to Okoroma United. A through pass there. That fast left winger is a problem. Thank God the goalkeeper comes out to pick up the ball. And from what we're saying, Okoroma is trying not to concede more goals. Akinima Biogbo is trying not to concede more goals. And Okoroma is piling the pressure to increase their tally. The game has been stopped temporarily. I do not know what is causing this one. Is there a substitution? The referee is going towards the goalkeeper. It's a drop ball, and there he goes. And if I know this goalkeeper well, he's going to heave a long one into the area. He does that, but it's to his advantage. Okoroma gets it back, finds he couldn't find his man, passes the ball to an opponent, and Akinima attacks from the right. He tries across, intercepted, and the linesman, the second official, the second referee on the far side, has spotted something there, and it's an infringement. And the goalkeeper and the referee is going towards the goal, because the goalkeeper for Okoroma United is down. Is it trying to waste time? What do you think?
I actually did not see any player making any contact to the goalkeeper there, but I think he's back on his feet and is going to restart the attack for his team. The left wing back will have to do that one from the far left of the field of play. A long one to the center circle. Players jostle for the ball. It is the big man for Okoroma United. He's been intercepted. Okoroma still in possession. A quick interception there from Akinima Biogbo. And back to Okoroma. A long one to the near right-hand side of the field. Jersey number 9. Leg over there, multiple leg over. Brings the boy down, and the fans applaud that one. This is what they love to see. This is what they want to see. After signing the memorandum of understanding with FC Barcelona, we should see skills like this.
You know, he wants to go to Spain, I tell you. I can tell you he wants to go to Spain. Anyway, that's what you expect when you have a team that is struggling to win, a team that is struggling to make a statement, and a team that is hoping that one or two of them will go to Europe. And that is the essence of this competition, and I'm happy we are seeing different skills. You talked about the number 10 jersey. The history of the number 10 jersey started in Nigeria. We started noticing it, and when we had Sonny Oyarekwa of the Nigerian Police playing for the Green Eagles and the All-Africa Games team that won the gold medal. Then he came to the era of Henry Nwosu, who came from St. Finbarr's College and straight into the national team, playing in the 2000, in the 1990, the Nations Cup, 1980 Nations Cup in Lagos. And of course, after that era, we saw a little bit of Friday Ekpo, but not the number number 9 shirt. But we also saw Etim Essen in Africa, Maradona, before Okocha came on and turned that jersey into something else. The whole world stood for him when they saw that what Okocha has to offer as a number 10 for the great Super Eagles of Nigeria. Back to the game now. Okoroma United taking the initiative, try to find his man businessman and finds his man in the middle. They're taking it easy now. It's 35 million at stake. No hurries. Taking it easy. They are leading with 1-0 and try to move from the right side. Number 9 Jesse. What does he do? He takes his time again and a chip into the area. What are they going to do with this ball now? The ball is still in the 18 area of Akin Mabiabo. He beats his man on the shot. Not good enough. Not good enough. Not good enough. He puts it to the side of the post for a goal kick coming to Akenema Biogbo. It takes a high one. Straight to the hands of the goalkeeper. And he lies down. He romances the ball. Kill time a little bit. And he takes a high one too. To the left side. The most dangerous side of the field for Okoroma United. That diminutive player is there again. He beats the second man and he goes to the area. A shot, it's blocked. Another shot, blocked. It has been put in the touch for a corner kick.
This boy was not quick in the first half. He wasn't smart in the first half. He's smarter than he was in the first half because he saw officials of Bayelsa State government and officials of FC Barcelona putting pen to paper that we're here to do business with you guys. We're here to develop coaches. We're here to develop players. We're here to say a football grow in the city of Yenagoa. We had one some few years ago with Real Madrid of Spain in Port Harcourt, Rivers State capital, by the current FCT minister, Barrister Yesom Wiki, when he was governor of Rivers State. And we've not really seen players, from that academy blossom to play for our youth side, in the country today. It is still work in progress, they say. And we're hoping that in another 3-4 years, we'll be real excited to tell the story that the product of Real Madrid Academy in Port Harcourt is playing for one of the national teams, the H-grade national teams in the country. And a product of this memorandum of understanding here by the Bayelsa State government and FC Barcelona of Spain is playing professional football in Spain, because this is not an academic thing. These are players that are between 19 and 26. So a player was done pretty well here at the age of 18, 19, 20. Should be good enough for professional football in Europe. Corner kick to Okoroma United. They tried to do a 1-2 there, but it's been intercepted. It's going to be a throw into Okoroma United. The dreadlock player will come to take this one, jersey number 14. And I'm sure it's going to be a very long throw in, a short one to the big man, jersey number 15. They are trying to kill time. I've been told that you have less than 5 minutes to play. And the first assistant referee's flag is up for an infringement against the big man from Okoroma United. So it's going to be a free kick from the corner flag. The goalkeeper is going to take it a long one into the center circle, and the big man heads that one out of danger. The star boy on the prowl once again, very skillful, quick, and he wants to excite himself. Jersey number 9, can he make a cross and in swinger? Way out of target, no player to connect with that one, and fantastic body check there from the jersey number 5 player of Akinema Biogbo. But it's still Okoroma United in possession. Jersey number 14 close to the corner flag here, tries to dribble his man, and he does that neatly, beating 2 players there. Short passes is all they need inside the box, square the pass for the man who is very free to just jab the ball into the net. Okoroma United, they play like that team that we know, leg over there. He almost succeeded. It's going to be another It's going to be a goal kick, not a corner kick. And fans are applauding every move of Okoroma United this evening. Marvelous.
Yes, applauding every move. And the man at the left side and the right side are giving us something to cheer about. And football fans watching this game are very happy with what they are seeing here. Remember, it's 35M of our stake, man. And if you have that kind of money at this time, bro, something will happen.
Big thing will happen.
Well, it's a goal kick coming to Akinima Biobo. The goalkeeper is going to take it. It passes to the man on the far side, and the man stops it for him. And ladies and gentlemen, that is it. The game has come to a close. It's Okoroma United of Nembe winning here by a lone goal scored in the first half of this game, and they're celebrating. They're going to their fans to celebrate with their fans. They are now 35M richer.
And obviously, the better side in this final, Okoroma United. I tell you, if we have scouts here inside the main bowl of the Samson Siasa Sports Complex, some players must have been spotted for professional club sides here in Nigeria. And of course, for one or two to go try their luck in Europe. The jersey number 9 player of Okoroma United and the star boy from the side that played from the left-hand side of the field, really have something to offer. They have so much to offer today. And still celebrating with their fans. This is what grassroots football is all about. It brings members of your family, your kinsmen to the stadium to come watch you play. At this level, it is for identity. It is for the name. And after this level, it's going to be for the money. And of course, for national integration, you want to say. Great finals of same year, the 2026 edition of the Prosperity Cup in Bayelsa State, sponsored by the Bayelsa State government, started by Senator Doye Diri when he was governor. He left office. I beg your pardon, Senator Siraki Eri Dixon. He started this one. He left office. Doye Diri continued with it. And I do hope that when Doye Diri leaves office, his successor will also continue with this championship and make it even bigger. It has grown from one level to another. From 3 million naira to 5 million naira to 10 million naira prize money, and today it is 30 million naira. No wonder it is the biggest grassroots football competition in Nigeria, with well over 60 teams participating. That is well over 300 players or thereabouts participating in this championship. Players have been discovered for amateur sides. Players have been discovered for NNL sides. Players have also been discovered for the NPFL side in the next football season here in Nigeria. And some players will certainly be trying their luck out there in Europe. There's going to be medal presentation to the star boys of the tournament, most valuable player, highest goal scorer, best goalkeeper of the tournament, overall best team, and perhaps the best coach of the tournament. It is not only the outfit players that should benefit from awards of this magnitude. The man who sits in the dugout should also be recognized for his input.
May I now welcome May I now once again congratulate the winners who are waiting to mount the champions podium which has been set. Please join me to put your hands together for His Excellency, Distinguished Senator Doye Diri, the Governor of Bayelsa State, and our dear Games Master General. A round of applause, please.
Please be seated. Please be seated.
Last year was 210. Write the figures about the.
Hello? Hello? Youths, are we happy?
Yes.
Bayelsa youths, are we happy?
Yes.
Bayelsa soccer family, are we happy?
Yes.
Okoroma, are we happy? Champions, are we happy? Member local government, are we happy? Stand up for the champions, stand up. Let's go. Stand up. Champions, for the champions, stand. Let's go again. Stand up. For the champions, stand up. Please, you may be seated. Thank you. Your Excellency, my very amiable, sports-loving Deputy Governor, Dr. Peter Peretubo-Akpe, members of the National Assembly here present, serving and non-serving. In particular, I'd like to recognize my former colleague, who is the Deputy Whip of the Green Chambers in the Nigerian House of Representatives, Right Honorable Ali JC. Let me acknowledge another stakeholder in football and sports-loving elder of our state, a one-time deputy governor of our dear state, His Excellency Peremobowe Ebebi. The chairman of the House Committee on Sports and other members of the State House of Assembly here present, the head of the Public Service, members of the Bayelsa State Executive Council here present, the acting chief of staff and other principal officers of government house here present. Let me acknowledge our very revered sponsors. In particular, I want to acknowledge the managing director of Premium Trust Bank and chief executive officer, Mr. Emmanuel Emiefen, here ably represented by Mr. Anyebot Efyong, the Chief Business Officer of Premium Trust Bank South. Local Government Council Chairman here present. In particular, the winning local government chairman of Nimbe local government.
So I'm just added another 5 million for the organization.
Wow. Special advisors and technical advisors. Let me acknowledge my dear brother and friend, the president of the Nigerian Football Federation, NFF, here ably represented by Dr. Mohammed Sanusi, the Secretary General of the Nigerian Football Federation. The chief operating officers of the Nigerian National League and Nigerian National League here present. I'd like to acknowledge chairmen of boards and commissions. And I also like to acknowledge my very dear friend who has one time this and that and led the Nigerian Football Federation and represented this country in the FIFA board. And today is still counting. My brother Amaju. Permanent secretaries, other top government functionaries, captains of industries, invited guests, members of the fourth estate of the realm, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Anwar, you know, this tournament and this cup keep growing every year. When we came on board in 2020, this was one of the sports development things we inherited from the previous government. And we saw it as a tool for youth engagement, youth development, and youth empowerment. And so we wasted no time in expanding it. And we invested into it. And as you know, football is a global event. Football is $1 billion event. Football is beyond what we have just seen in the past 90 minutes. Football is where you have billionaires today. Football is where you have people who have fame and who are sought out for at all times. And so beyond politics, my dear youths of Bayelsa, this is one game that will bring you to limelight. Not only here in Bayelsa, but in our country and beyond. And so I want to once again acknowledge all our youths who have developed interest and who have continued to be part and parcel of this governors' tournament. As I said earlier, when we came, we met this tournament in its teething stage, still developing. And last year, there were about clubs. But this year, there are 227 teams. And that's what I mean by the expansion of this tournament. And we also introduced something new. Because football is no longer meant for boys alone. Football is now meant for both boys and girls. As you know, we have the Female World Cup. And every other club in the world now has a female side of it. And so we decided to also add the female bit to the governors' tournament here in Bayelsa State. So from the female side of it, we have teams that participated for this year's competition. There are 210. Sorry, 21 female teams. So it is still developing. The female bit of it is still developing. And I believe that with time, we will get it right. Government disengage from sponsoring football. I want to see government only come as a guest to events like this. And that is why I'm happy with the number of sponsors that we keep recording every year. And this year is more than every other year. So once again, I want to thank and appreciate all private sector concerns that have sponsored this Governor's Cup. By the time I exit, I want to see a situation where government or no government, the Governor's Cup will continue to exist. Let us continue to have this partnership, and particularly for our principal sponsors like Premium Trust Bank. I don't mind if you write off the overall cost of this tournament. Today, I will say that what I thought today, as a football fan, can be compared to football in any other part of the world. You exhibited professionalism. You raised the bars in the Governor's Cup this year. The standard of play was very high, and I'm happy that it was broadcast live in the AIT television. And so all of us who are here, including our friends from Spain, Barcelona, I am sure they are all happy that they saw an improved standard of playing by both teams. And these are teams and clubs that are all based locally. Whilst I was going around them, I decided to find out who they are, whether we still have Bayelsans, because football is global. I don't know if there are some Ghanaians or some players from other countries or from other states. Yes, I saw players from other states, but they were very few. Majority of the players were sourced locally. Please clap for yourselves. And that also tells me that the organizers are doing a wonderful work. Honor Akpe and his group, congratulations. Once again, I like to go through the list of our sponsors. This is very important to me because all over the world, governments don't sponsor football anymore. Football is a money-spinning event. Football is a professional event. Governments only support. And that is why I keep emphasizing the private ownership and sponsorship of this tournament. So it is in this respect that I like to once again acknowledge our very senior partners in this cup, Premium Trust Bank. Please a round of applause for them. And the other who has been very consistent annually in partnering with the state government and sponsorship is Linkage Assurance PLC. Please clap for them. And this year we have an engineering company that has come in newly to the sponsorship, and that is ACO Engineering / Peculiar Nigeria Limited. Please a round of applause for them. We also have this year the Nigerian Content Development and Monitoring Board here in Bayelsa. The headquarters is here with us in Bayelsa. Please a hand of Applause for them. And then we also have our own NDDC. A round of applause for them. However, I'm informed by the organizers that the two of them, their sponsorship this year is still pending. But I know they will make good of their promises. And we also have another sponsor, Bernard Waters. Please, a round of applause for them. I'm not going to acknowledge the other government organs because any other government organ that are sponsored is still part of Bayelsa State government. I'd like to also acknowledge Ethan Rose Foundation. Please, a round of applause for them. And finally, we also have the Nigerian Customs Service, who are also sponsors. And you just heard that they have even added another 5 million naira to the winners. The Controller General of Customs is indeed a Bayelsan. Is indeed a sports-loving man. He has been here during all our wrestling because he's the chairman. He took over from our own champion commissioner for sports. And in everything that concerns sports in Bayelsa, he has always shown interest. And he has just whispered to me that he heard what the Conqueror was saying about the organizers. And so he is also going to give the organizers 5 million naira. Honor Akpe and his team, you have 5 million naira from the CG of Customs. And our government will continue to invest in sports, particularly with our youths, and create the enabling environment for our athletes to excel. And that is why infrastructure, sports infrastructure is #1 priority of this government. You will all recall that this stadium was built under the military government of late Caleb Olubolade. And this stadium has served this state to develop budding talents. And it is the only sports infrastructure that we have in Bayelsa State. And you will agree with me that this does not befit the sports-loving youths of Bayelsa State. And that is why we have decided to build a new sports infrastructure, the 30,000-seater FIFA-approved capacity in Bayelsa State. And we mince no words, and we mean it. We will complete that 30,000 stadium for our youths and our talents to continue to appreciate and be known globally. However, investment must be matched with performance. I am very, very disappointed with the performance of Bayelsa United. To whom much is given, much is. Bayelsa United, I have been warning you, and you have some few matches to go. You better swim out of that relegation zone. Or you will have the axe from me. I will ask you. And so, no threats. It's an advice. It's a caution, because you can still move out of that place. Whatever it takes for you to move out of that place, whatever it takes, the state government will do it for you. Commissioner for Sports is hereby put on notice. Bayelsa United management team is hereby put on notice that you must do everything to swim out of the relegation zone and not get relegated. We cannot be investing billions into infrastructure for you, and your performance keep going down on daily basis. And so again, I say, to whom much is given, much is expected. And to all our players for today, the two finalists, you have done so well. Please, a round of applause for them. And to all of our youths, those who are involved from the beginning of this tournament to the end, I advise you to continue to play with pride, and to play with discipline, and to play for posterity. You are doing this not only for the state, but for yourselves, for your families, for your communities, and for your local governments. I was indeed very surprised when I saw the two finalists, and I asked, where were the finalists of last year's tournament? What were the semi-finalists of last year's tournament? And so this tournament is almost like the FA Cup. It's always bringing up surprises. Bringing up surprises. And today, we're having Okoroma as the winners today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Once again, I want to appreciate all of us. And of course, our brother Iguavon, who is also here with us. The Niger Delta region is where you have sports development. And at all times, you can draw the raw talents from here. Thank you for coming, and I'm sure all of you would have gotten the talents that you need, that you continue to develop from today's event. I'd like to appreciate the MOU that was signed with the Barcelona Football Club. And I know that that again is going to spur our youths to action. Now we are going to see some exchanges between Spain and Nigeria, between Bielsa and Barcelona Football Club of Spain, who are already the champions of the Spanish La Liga. Already, I think you're already champions. You're already there. So I thank you all. Let's keep this fire burning. Let's keep Bielsa in the front burner in sports development, particularly in football. But anywhere you go to, you see boys and girls play football. Even if you go to the fishing ports, you see them play football. So football, like wrestling, is going to be inside the blood of Bielsa. And I know that you will continue to do better than what we are seeing today. May God bless you all. May God bless our state of Bielsa. May God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you very much, His Excellency, the Governor of Bielsa State and the Games Master General. Shall we please give our Governor a big round of applause? We'll now go straight on to the presentation ceremony. And our first set of presentations will go to the referees. Starting with the referee that officiated the female finals. The female finals, the referees, can you step forward now, led by the match commissioner. The referees, you can step forward now and receive your medal. You are all worthy gold medalists. By the 4 referees and the match commissioner. The referee that officiated the male final should get ready. Finals should get ready. The silver medalist. Okay, the referee should wait. We'll take the runners up in the female tournament. Three ladies. Three ladies. Congratulations, Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, they were the defending champions last year. Received your medals. Number 10, have you received your medal? Congratulations. The captain of our female ladies, you can come up again. The captain of our female ladies, you can come up and receive your trophy. Presentation will be done by the General Secretary of the Nigeria Football Federation, Dr. Mohammed Sanusi, who is here representing the President. The representative of the managing director of Premium Trust Bank will support in the presentation of the check. Dummy check of 2 5 million naira is the $5 million to our female ladies. Congratulations. Roughly, ladies, last year you were champions. This time you have been beaten to second position. That's the name of the game. You win some, you lose some. Congratulations. Of course, coach, don't worry, your medal is waiting for you. The medal will be brought to be presented to you. That's the big coach. Your Excellency, interestingly, Afini this year participated in both the male and female category. Here they are as defending champions. They have taken the second position. 5 million naira. Congratulations once again to Afini lady. We'll now be presenting to the champions of the female category. Active ladies. Active ladies, the captain, can you lead your players up? Today, otherwise they wouldn't have survived. Afini ladies, you saw it after they considered their one goal. They came fighting hard. They did their best, but sometimes it happens their best today was not good enough for the trophy. Better luck next time. Active ladies. The captain will have to come back with the vice captain to receive the trophy and the dummy check. Presentation of the trophy and the dummy check will be done by the representative of the Managing Director and CEO of Premium Trust Bank. The captain of Active Ladies, the captain of Active Ladies, the captain of Active Ladies Football Club, the captain of Active Ladies.
Hello.
Captain of Active Ladies and the vice captain. Can you return to receive your trophy? All right, you can return to receive your trophy. They are going on with a cash prize of 10 million naira. The champions.
Hello.
Can you raise that song? Raise the song. Raise the volume of that song. And go. Thank you, thank you. We now go on to the new presentations. And we start with the referees. The match commissioner and the referees for the male final. You can step forward now. The match commissioner and the referees for the male final. Can you come up, please? The match commissioner, retired referee, a retired permanent secretary, pioneer secretary of Bayelsa State Football Association in 1996-1997, Chief Fatimidi Roland Tukuru. In referee circle, they call it powerful. Congratulations for giving us good officiating in this final match. Thank you. All right. We now invite the runners-up, the losing finalists. All right, we'll start from the top place team. ML Mountain of the Lord's Deliverance Ministry OD. Your Excellency, you needed to see the third place match yesterday. They were indeed delivered. From 3 goals to 1 down, they plowed back, scored 3-2, and during other time, they scored their third goal, and the match went into penalty kicks, and they won by 4 goals to 3. Mountain of the Lord's Deliverance Ministry. They had the best deliverance of their lives yesterday against Crusaders. Congratulations. After receiving your medals, the captain and the vice captain will have to come back to receive your trophy and your dummy check. Presentation is going to be done by His Excellency Honorable Pastor Peter Perotuwa, PhD, the Deputy Governor and the Deputy Master General of Bayelsa State. The captain of MLDS, the captain and the vice captain, receive your medal and return. Your medal is your personal property. Go and have it. And you hang it at the most precious part of your residence, where you can see and savor it all of the time. Congratulations. And next, here is the check of the sum of 5 million naira. An additional 2 million naira is coming from Honorable the medalist. Congratulations. Give a good account of yourselves. Sometimes you play well, you lose. Sometimes you don't play well, you win. That's football. That's sports. Congratulations, Akinima Biogo. We've also made some discoveries in course of this tournament. When we saw the name Akinima, we thought they were Akinima of Trankrama or Ngeni in River State. But on further inquiries, we got to know that there's also Akinima somewhere in Bayelsa at Okoloma. Congratulations. The captain and the vice captain should wait behind after receiving your medals for your trophy and the dummy check. And presentation is going to be done by no other person than one-time president of the Nigeria CAF and FIFA, and now the man in charge of the FIFA Male Competitions Committee. Let's please welcome Amaju Pinnick, who will present the runners-up trophy for the male and the dummy check. Will the captain and the vice captain of Akinima Biogo step up? And of course, Amaju has invited his comrade, okay, his mentor, Dr. Peter Famuku Singabele MNI, who is currently the state chairman of the Independent Electoral Commission, a man who has served in so many capacities. All right, the captain and the vice captain of Akinima Biogo. You receive the cup, hand it over to your vice, then receive the dummy check. And of course, you are aware that you have additional 3 million naira to your 10 million. So you have a total of 13 million naira. The extra 3 million is coming from a wonderful friend indeed of our governor and Bayelsa State, Honorable Ali Issa of the House of Representatives. Congratulations. And to the champions. They earned something unique and special for themselves in this tournament. I said it, they were one of the highest scoring teams in this tournament. Right from the local government preliminaries up to the local government finals and to the round of 32, they remained high scoring and played some of the beautiful games like we saw today. Technically and tactically very disciplined. Let's please at this point appreciate and welcome the champions of the 2026 Bayelsa Government Football Tournament Prosperity Cup. United! Smallish Wonder Boy. After receiving the medals, the captain and the vice captain will have to come back to receive the trophy and the dummy check. 30 million naira from Premium Trust Bank, 5 million naira from Honorable Ali Isa, another 5 million naira from the Controller General of Customs. Okoroma United total winning prize for this year, 40 million naira. The Chairman of Council, of course, is part of the winning squad. You can imagine the chairman and the defense who can pass. All right. Presentation of the trophy, the Champions Trophy, and the dummy check will be done by His Excellency, the distinguished Senator Daidi, the Games Master General of Bayelsa State, to the captain and the vice captain of Okoroma United, please return. The individual awards will be presented later. Just before we leave, the Honorable Commissioner for Sports Development will quickly move down to present the prizes to the para footballers, the para players. Cash prize of 40 million naira. Take your trophy to the Champions Stadium.
Congratulations to Okoroma United, champions of the 2026 edition of the Prosperity Cup here in Bayelsa State. This is the 8th edition, and they have done for themselves something beyond a description. 30 million naira on the table for them, an additional 10 million naira from friends of the governor of Bayelsa State, Senator Doye Diri. They didn't see this coming from day one of the championship, But at the end of it all, they are champions for the very first time. Players have been discovered that will ply their trade in the next football season in Nigeria, in the Amateur League, in the NNL, and the Nigeria Professional Football League. Same thing applies for the ladies. The winner going home with 10 million naira. Of the truth, this is indeed the biggest grassroots football competition in Nigeria. I can tell you, it has been from one level of improvement to another. It's getting better by the year. Organization is getting better. More teams are getting involved in the championship. And I believe it is for the reason why we have two different teams, new teams in the finals of this year's edition. I will go to the pitch side where Omofuma Ebare is talking to the General Secretary of the Nigeria Football Federation.
I saw a very exciting final, and you could see that the stadium was filled to the brim. You know, I saw players that are very good to play for any team in Nigeria. And of course, I saw commitment on the part of the government and on the part of the sponsors. I think there are players that can make of national team.
Will you say the government of Bayelsa through the Prosperity Cup is lending a hand for an easy job for the NFF?
Yes, these are the kind of things we want to see the state governments doing. You know, the governor has called on corporate organizations to come and sponsor events like this. And I believe if other states can take a cue from what we saw here, I think we will go far in as far as discovering new talents are concerned.
The Director Technical, NFF, Austin Egwaivon, former international, former Super Eagles coach, is here watching. Are you sure he took some notes?
I'm sure he took some notes. I also took some notes. Remember, I'm a coach, so he took some notes. I also took some notes. We are going to compare notes, and of course, whatever we discover, we'll hand it over to national team coaches for their consideration.
Safe journey back to Abuja.
Thank you very much.
Well, I've been speaking to the General Secretary of the Nigeria Football Federation, Dr. Mohammed Sanusi, who was here in his capacity as the General Secretary representing the President of the Nigeria Football Federation. From the Samson Siasia Sports Complex in Yenagoa, it's been a live coverage of the finals of the 2026 Prosperity Cup. See you some other time. I am Omofoma Ebare, signing off.
The referee basket, please.
Thank you.